All right. I love Muslims. Can you refute me? Okay, who's next? Let me see. Someone said bring me up shit. You're my friend.
Hello.
Hi, you alright?
Yes, I wanted to ask you a question because
Before you
I
ask me your
wouldn't.
question, are you a Muslim?
Well, I wouldn't give Islam the injustice of calling myself a Muslim, but I used to be
You're
Christian.
not
I
a
believe
Muslim.
in
You're
one
not a
God.
Muslim.
I read the Quran, and I'm going through that process of opening my heart up to the Quran. But I wanted to ask you
Hold on,
that
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Jesus in
Hold
the
on, my friend.
Bible.
Hold on. Don't be so fast, all right? Just calm down. I'll go with you, all right?
Right,
Let's not be
excuse me, don't
antagonistic.
tell me to calm
Let's not.
down.
Hold on, calm down, all right? This is I want to treat you as a guest, all right? Do not be rude, all right? I'll let you
How am I
speak.
being rude?
Because you want to just run. You want to just do a hit and run, right?
No, so I wanted to ask you a
Okay. So calm
question.
down then. Calm down. I'll give you the time to say what you have to say. All right. I asked you, are you a Muslim? You say you're not going to give yourself the privilege to call yourself a Muslim. What does that mean?
So I wouldn't discredit Islam by calling myself a Muslim, but in my heart, I believe in one God and I
Okay.
believe in the message of the Quran. So slowly but surely, who knows where?
Okay. So what are you right now?
Well, I would, yeah, exactly. In the comments, I'd in my heart, I believe in God, but I read the Quran.
So what are you right now? I'm asking you.
Well, I've just explained.
What are you? So you're not a Muslim?
So I believe in God. I read the Quran. I've got the English Quran in front of me right now to answer your questions about this translation problem that you have. And I'm saying that I'm
So
learning about
my
Islam.
friend,
So
what's your name?
Jennifer,
Jennifer. So
yes,
basically are you like a convert or you thinking of becoming a Muslim?
potentially, God willing,
Ah,
yeah.
okay. I see. Now that makes sense. When I asked you if you're a Muslim, I thought, you wanted to say, no, you're not. I'm thinking, is this some new sort of, half Muslim, not Muslim, or you're too,
No,
so
like I
you're
said, I'm in
thinking
the
about becoming a
midst.
Muslim.
Like I'm saying, I'm in the midst of reading
Ah,
the Quran, the English translation, and learning more about Islam. So really, my knowledge is really going into
okay.
every single part of Islam, which I feel I can answer. And I grew up in a Christian household,
Okay,
and I know
Jennifer.
the Bible.
Okay,
So
Jennifer,
yeah.
do you used to be a Christian then?
Yes, so you've been asking me questions. Now I want to ask you a question,
I'm
please,
gonna
because
let you
dialogue
ask
goes
me
two ways.
questions. I will let you ask me questions, Jennifer. I've got the whole time to talk to you. All right.
Right.
Do not,
So
yeah. I've got,
your question is,
hold
why
on,
can't Allah have a son?
Jennifer, again, let's listen. I'm going to drop you. I'm going to drop you right now. All right. I'm going to drop you, but I'm going to bring you back up, Jennifer. All right. Calm down. I know you're a bit agitated. Calm down. All right. I'm going to bring you back up. I'm going to have to say this. I've got all the time to speak to you. All right. Let's be cordial. Let's be respectful. I will speak with you. I will answer all your questions, but just be calm. All right. Send me a request and I'll bring you up again. All right. Come back up. Jennifer, Jennifer, did you hear me?
I'm sorry. What was not calm about that?
Jennifer, did you hear me?
Yeah, what was
Okay.
not calm?
Because you're having some sort of like you want to like you're coming for like a gun battle, you
Why?
want to
Because I
fight.
talk with conviction
Sorry.
and passion,
Okay. Oh, you're passionate.
and I talk with conviction. That means
Oh,
that
with
I'm
conviction.
irate and not calm.
Okay, with conviction. So okay, let's fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep that aside. So basically, what did you want to say, Jennifer?
So basically, all I was saying is that you said, why can't Allah have a son?
Yeah.
But this is the thing, that in the Bible, Jesus never said, I am the Son of God. And this is the whole reason why
So
he was
Jesus
persecuted.
never said, I am the Son of
No,
God.
he never proclaimed himself to be the Son of God throughout the whole Bible. And this is why he was persecuted from the Jews.
Why?
Jesus
So
said,
my friend,
I'm a
Jennifer,
Messiah.
Jennifer, are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah,
Jesus never said, I am the Son of God.
no.
So where
And
did you get this from? Where
this
did
was
you get it?
taught to me as a child.
Oh, it was taught to you as a child.
No, let me finish. So I went to Sunday school from a child up until I was about 16.
So it was
A strict Christian family, and we were taught this, and Jesus never said, and I've read the Bible, Jesus never
okay.
said that he's the Son of God. He said, I'm
So
the
he never
Messiah,
said this. He never said he's
follow
the Son of
me
God.
to get to God.
So he
But
never said he's the Son of God.
no.
So where did that come from?
Because from the disciples, from the gospel, from Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, when you read the story of the crucifixion, when they were
Okay.
all the Jews were saying to him, say you're the Son of God, say you're the Son of God, and he didn't say it. They said, and you know that from the Easter story, you know that's the truth. The Jews were saying, if you tell us you're the Son of God, we won't crucify you, and he didn't say it.
Okay. So where do you get this from? Where do you get all this from?
This is from the Bible.
You have a Bible with you?
I can go and get one.
Go and get one.
Or I can just get one on the internet.
Okay. Let's look at the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Go to.
But bearing in mind, let's not forget, there's also 500 different versions of the Bible.
Okay, hold on, Jennifer. Let me show you where Jesus says he's the Son of God. Okay, let's see. If it means it's very easy. It's very easy to Google this, right? Let's see.
He said, I am the Messiah. I come with God's message. Follow me to get to God.
Is that why you become a Muslim now?
Well, I believe in God. I don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I believe there's more, and I believe the Bible was changed.
Who's told you all of this stuff that you're saying right now?
About what?
About that Jesus is saying this, Jesus is not the Son of God.
I've just stipulated to you that I've gone to church since I was 4 years old. I've gone through Catholic primary school, Catholic high school. My dad's extremely strict Christian. I've learned all of this throughout my whole life. I've read the Bible.
Okay. And then it says that Jesus did not say he's the Son of God.
But this is what we're taught in schools and at church when the crucifixion story, the whole reason why Jesus was crucified is because the Jews were saying, declare yourself as the Son of God, and he didn't.
Why? So did they say declare himself the Son of God? He didn't. Are you sure?
That is
have you
what
researched
happened.
this?
So what's your version of the Easter story then, when the
No,
Jews
hold
were
on,
all gathered
hold
around?
on. Have you researched this, or you are just saying that because you want to say that?
No, I'm telling you, this is from the Bible.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Does your church not tell you this on Easter week? The
About
story
what?
of the crucifixion and Good Friday. This is what happened.
Okay. So what did they say Easter week? Where are you getting all of this from?
The Holy Book, the Bible, and church.
Yeah. Okay. The Holy Bible said that.
Yeah. So I'll get was it Good Friday when all the Jews, I think it was a bit earlier on, when Pontius Pilate was deciding whether to crucify him or not.
Okay. Yes.
And that was and Pontius Pilate was saying, and the Jews were all there around him, and when they all got paid bags of silver, the Jews, to go and hound Jesus and send him to death.
Okay.
And Pontius Pilate said, if you declare yourself as the Son of God, then we won't crucify you. And Jesus said, I'm the Messiah. And he didn't answer that.
Okay. And then hold on, let's see. Let me show you some passages, right? Do you have your Bible with you?
No, I've got it online, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And the Quran affirms that message that Jesus came with. It said it affirms that Jesus was obviously a messenger, but it says how the Bible was changed after his death to say Jesus himself never declared himself to be the Son of God when he was on earth.
So the Bible was changed.
Well, after 500, so I think it was about 500 years,
Yeah.
the Bible was collated after Jesus's death.
Okay. Do you have your Bible with you, my friend?
On Google, yeah, Bible.com.
Okay, go to John chapter 17.
Mm-hmm.
Read it. Verse 1, read it. Can you read it?
When Jesus had spoken these words, he lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that the Son may glorify you.
So who's Jesus? What's Jesus there?
So that's someone else's story of what Jesus said. That's not Jesus saying it
That's not
himself, is it?
Jesus saying it. It's just someone else's story. Is
That
that
is.
way, Jennifer? Is that how you've now? Is that what you now then? Is that the decision that you're making now? That Jesus is not the Son of God. Now I've shown you a passage, a clear verse. Now you're now rejecting that by saying it's someone's story.
You're cherry picking and not
How
looking
am
at
I
the
cherry
context.
picking? You said
So
Jesus is not the Son of God.
the book of John is written by John, who was one of Jesus's disciples. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
when were these books collated? It was when they were in prisons, when they were going and traveling and spreading the word of Christ.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So this was done after Jesus had died, and this is his version of events. So he's saying, so this is coming from John, who's just a man, saying when Jesus had spoken these words, he lifted up his eyes. So he's talking from his experience, but not Jesus's experience.
Okay. Did the Quran? Who wrote the Quran? Jennifer.
It was sent by the angels.
Who wrote it?
It wasn't written. It was revealed to Muhammad, and Muhammad recorded it down.
Muhammad recorded it with his own hands.
I think it was on pieces of paper, like
Are you
parchment.
sure, Jennifer? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it was revealed to Muhammad by Angel Gabriel, obviously Jibreel.
So it was referred by Angel Gabriel. So the Quran.
But can you turn the comments on? Because
No, I'm not saying the comment. No. Talk to me. You're talking to me, right? You don't want to look at what the comments are saying. I want to engage with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong.
No. Well, you tell me what you know. All right. So basically, you're saying that these words that Jesus has said are not his words. All right. Does Jesus speak in the Quran, Jennifer?
Not from what I've read.
Not from what you read. So if Jesus speaks,
I'll tell you what it does say. It says what God says that Jesus will say on Judgment Day.
Okay. So who's saying that?
God.
Which God?
There's only one God. God.
I mean, how do you know that's God speaking there?
Because it's that if you've read the Quran or read any passage of the Quran, it's talking to Muhammad from God. God is sending his message. But it's Jennifer, written in that context.
Jennifer, why would you believe that?
Because if you read it, you'll understand it.
Why? I've read it.
You can feel it.
I've read it.
You can, if you've read the English translation. Muhammad couldn't read or write, let's not forget. So there's no way, and there's been so many men that have tried to replicate the Arabic poetry of the Quran and the sequences, and no man has been able to do it.
Okay, so basically you're saying that Muhammad couldn't read and write?
I believe so, yeah.
And then that means the Quran is true.
Well, if you've read it, you'd know that it's the angels are talking on behalf of God, and they're sending God's message and the warning what's to come.
But why would you just say that the Quran is now true because Muhammad said so? Why?
Sorry, the Quran is not true because Muhammad said so.
You say the Quran is now a true book Because Muhammad said so. Why?
Muhammad didn't say so. If you read the Quran,
Yeah.
Muhammad doesn't talk in it.
He doesn't
It's
talk
not
in it.
from. I think this is a misconception that Muhammad wrote the Quran himself. He didn't.
No, you
When
said
you
to me
read the
just now
Quran,
that Muhammad wrote the Quran, right?
no, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Who wrote it?
It was revealed to Muhammad.
Who wrote it?
God. It's God's word.
So who wrote it down?
Muhammad.
Muhammad wrote it.
But no, you're saying that Muhammad invented it. If you read the Quran, it's not from Muhammad's
No.
perspective. It's not him talking. It's God.
I'm not even saying he invented it. I'm saying that who wrote it?
It was recorded down by Muhammad.
So it came from God.
Yes.
How do you? What's your proof that it came from God?
Because if you'd read it, you'd understand. The
Wow.
prophecies in the Quran that have come true to this day. You know, in the Quran, it talks about the conception of a baby to the point where at that time they didn't have that knowledge. And it talks about the sperm and the egg and how it's fertilized. And at that time, they didn't have that knowledge.
Wow. So
Jennifer, where in the Bible have things prophesied that have come true?
Jennifer, let me ask you a question. So, how old are you, Jennifer?
21.
21. You're 21. And would you call yourself a Christian? You were a Christian?
Yeah, by like family faith, yeah.
Okay, so what is making you to become a Muslim? Why? Why do you think Islam is the truth?
Because there's no connection with the Bible, that you read it and there's no guidance. It just doesn't feel like there's that connection with God. You read it and it's just blank.
Okay,
Like,
so Jennifer, so Jennifer, are you wearing a hijab?
No.
Do you plan on wearing the hijab?
Well, I don't even know how to pray properly yet. So
I'm asking you, do you plan on wearing the hijab?
I don't know yet. I can't answer that.
So you don't. So what? So tell me, do you have Muslim friends?
Yes.
What did they tell you about Islam, Jennifer?
Not much. They just say read the Quran and open your heart.
Just open your heart. So you've got people that are telling you to open your heart.
Yeah.
And you open your heart for the Bible, and there's no connection.
Yeah.
But the Quran has got connection.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Okay. How did Muhammad get this revelation? Do you know?
From the angel Gabriel.
Who witnessed that?
It's actually prophesied in the Bible.
No. Who witnessed that?
No one.
No one.
I know.
No one witnessed Muhammad's miracle. But
well, he was in the mountains, wasn't he?
Jennifer,
he was in the cave.
But Jennifer, no one witnessed Muhammad's miracle. Are you all right in the head, Jennifer?
Well, I'm sorry, if someone was illiterate and they've produced the prophecies
Jennifer,
of the Quran.
Jennifer, I want you to use your brain.
No, you're not using your brain.
Because Muhammad
someone was illiterate and has prophesied the future, and you're trying to say it was man-made.
Jennifer, Muhammad said in the hadith, right, that Muslim women are deficient in their intelligence. Right? That the majority of the dwellers of hell are you Muslim women. Is that the religion you want to follow, Jennifer?
But you didn't
your people that convinced you to become a Muslim, didn't they tell you all of these verses?
No one has converted me to become a Muslim. Why is it when a woman has an interest in Islam, it's always because of a man? Why is that?
Jennifer, you're going to a religion that is subjugating women.
No,
it's strange that you're saying that.
And are there not Christians that subjugate women? Because I can think of the plenty of
Jennifer,
the extreme...
you're going to a religion that denigrates women.
Well,
Jennifer.
Nothing I've read in the Quran so far has done that. Nothing.
Okay, read Surah 4.
Yeah.
Ayah 34. Read it. $4.34.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm getting it. Thank you so much for the gift, by the way.
They'll keep giving you gifts. Alhamdulillah,
I don't
sister.
know how this
Mashallah.
is like
Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
right.
Read
I
Surah
don't get why you're
434.
being so disrespectful.
Read Surah 434, Jennifer.
Men are God. So this is headlined about dealing with marital discord.
Okay.
So men are guardian carers of women. Allah granted some more favours than others because they spend money on their wives. Honourably acting wives are pious and they guard their chastity as Allah expects them to guard it. Those whose ill conduct you are afraid of, first gently warn them, then leave them alone in the bed, and for a while live separately from them. If all else fails, apply a minimum of force on them.
It says a minimum of force. What does that mean, Jennifer?
Bear with me. Let me just read it in my head.
Oh, wow. Minimum of force. I did not see that translation before in my life.
Yeah, so do you want to see it? Are you saying
No.
changing it?
I've never heard that translation in my life. That's a lie. What kind of translation is that? Is that the Quran?
Yeah.
What translation is
Just
that?
so you know I'm not lying.
What translation is that, Jennifer?
Wrong way.
What translation is that?
I'm showing it you into English.
Show me. What is it called? What is the translation called?
I've just shown.
What is the translation called? It's called what? What is it called? Just show me again.
The Majestic Quran.
The Majestic Quran. It says what? It says what? The men are translators of it, the wife, and do you minimum force, right? That verse says beat them.
But I think I'm going to take more from a translation than something that you found on the internet where there's plenty of Islamophobic people that create these websites.
Exactly. You have to defend Islam even though you know nothing about Islam, Jennifer. Is that what you have to do now then? Do you
I take my knowledge of Islam from the source.
You take your knowledge of Islam from people who want to lie to you.
From the source,
Can
not
you see?
something
Can you
online.
Beat them. That's what it means, Jennifer.
So you're choosing something, a random website you found online rather than the source itself. Because I could find plenty of things that are bad about the Bible online.
Quran is not a random website, Jennifer. Quran corpus is not written by Christians or by Jews. All right? These people that are lying to you and are giving your I don't know what's wrong with you, Jennifer. Are you okay?
Pardon?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How can you be fine? And I'm showing you a verse that says beat women. All right.
But this is the thing, you're coming to cherry pick. I can't speak about that section right now without understanding the full context.
Jennifer,
when this discussion was about Jesus being the Son of God, and because that's been disproved,
Jennifer, because when
you've
you
come
say,
to cherry pick this
Jennifer,
verse.
When you say Islam is the truth, Islam is the good religion, I have to take you to the Quran and show you this verse.
Right, I'm sorry, but I don't understand what's wrong with that, to be honest.
You don't understand for beating your wife.
There's plenty of Christian men that beat the wives. I don't understand your problem.
So we can beat your wife. It's not now you're making it's fine, right?
It's not saying to beat your wife. It's saying if someone does something out of turn,
beat them.
To apply a minimum amount of force.
Do not sleep with them. It says beat them. Look, beat them, Jennifer. And you're happy with that. And you brought a translation. This is Aubrey translation. This is another translation.
I'm reading the Quran.
Beat them, Aubrey. So you want to go to a Quran, the one that you like, the ones that want to deceive you with, right? They're giving you a deceptive translation, and you want to go with that. This is your religion, all right, that they're teaching you to follow.
Well, I'll show you what it says here. So it says there is an alternative meaning of the word. I'm not going to begin to pronounce it.
For the word,
apply force on them. When asked to explain this phrase,
Jennifer, can you show me
the prophet? See, you're missing out all the context here.
Can you show me a verse in the Bible where it says apply force on your wives?
You're missing the context.
I'm missing the context.
A purely symbolic act. So this is what the prophet did.
So you see, so this is what you have to do now.
Like not sharing the bed, which represents.
You have
the
to make
husband's
excuses,
displeasure, but does not cause any physical
Jennifer,
harm.
you have to make excuses for Islam, right?
Violence of any kind against women is forbidden.
Ah, wow. So you're making excuses for your religion. When Islam
you're
says
just
beat
missing the
wives,
context. You're just missing the context completely.
Ah, wow. So that's why Islam is the truth. So your husband can beat you. So
I've already disproved that Jesus isn't the Son of God.
I've just shown
so you've come to talk about cherry picking.
I've shown you a verse where it says, Jesus says, Father, glorify your Son, so your Son may glorify you.
Jesus didn't say that though, did he?
Oh, Jesus didn't say
that. That's
what
someone's saying that he said.
Jesus said that. Who said that?
John.
John said that. But
John
Allah
saying
said that
Jesus said it.
Did Allah say that in the Quran?
Yes.
Why? How? How do you know that?
Well, if you'd read it, you'd understand.
I've read it, Jennifer.
You clearly haven't.
Clearly haven't. According to who?
So explain to me then what it says in the Quran about what Jesus will say on the day of judgment.
I'm saying to you, Jesus never said that. Can you prove me wrong?
So what will it say? What does it say in the Quran then? If you've read the Quran,
because it's fake.
What does the Quran say about the day of judgment?
Because
if you've
it's
read the
fake.
Quran?
It's not true.
Well, you've
Jesus
not
never
read it
said
then.
That.
What does it say about it?
There's no evidence for it, Jennifer.
Tell me what it says about it if you've read the Quran.
I've just shown you that Muhammad had 0 eyewitnesses.
So if you've read the Quran,
Jennifer, I've asked you. No one saw Muhammad. No one saw the angel.
All right,
but you believe that, Jennifer.
But so if you've read the Quran,
Jennifer, are you all right in the head?
No, I don't know why you think you can comment on something that you've not even read. You don't understand the context.
I've read it.
So if you've read the Quran, what does the Quran say about the Day of Judgment?
The Quran said, what does it say about, tell me, you've read it, tell me.
No, I'm asking you.
What does it say?
Because you say you've read it. You claim to have read it. So that's why you can comment on it.
My friend, I've read the Quran. It says about the Day of Judgment, Muhammad said something that no one witnessed. So I don't believe in that.
No, that's not in the Quran at all. What does the Quran say about Jesus on the Day of Judgment?
Who witnessed Muhammad's miracle? Can you tell me
what does the Quran say about what Jesus will say on the Day of Judgment?
Can you tell me who witnessed Muhammad's
miracle?
Well,
you've not read the Quran. So what is the point in
why do you believe that?
Because I'm asking you questions about what the Quran says on certain topics and you can't answer, but you claim to have read it. You asked me about the Bible and I answered about the crucifixion of Jesus because I've read the Bible so I can speak on it. You haven't read the Quran.
You can speak on what?
On the Bible because I've read it. I've told you the Easter story. Ask me anything else about the Bible, about different stories, and I can tell you about it. You haven't read the Quran.
I've read the Quran.
So tell me what it says about Jesus on the Day of Judgment.
Jennifer, can you give me the evidence for the Quran?
So can you tell me what the Quran says about Jesus on the Day of Judgment?
What does he say? Tell me, Jennifer.
Exactly, you can't say. So I'm leaving this discussion. I advise that you read the Quran in English before you make comment on it.
Most of my men are allowed to beat you. All right, you can't answer.
So read the full Quran and then maybe you can open your heart as well.
My heart and get bitten by your Muslim men so they can give you a fake translation so you can come and make excuses for your translations, right?
But you're segregating one thing. What about the full message of the Quran?
You are a victim of deception, and I'm trying to
from the Quran.
I'm trying to save you. Muhammad had 0 eyewitnesses.
Save me. Thank you.
0.
God will save me.
God will save you.
Not some man on TikTok.
Okay, I'm trying to save you from the deception and the lies of Islam.
Okay, then, well, the Quran doesn't speak badly of Christians, and it says that Christians are humble believers.
Open your Quran, Jennifer,
and
Surah 98, ayah 6, and read it.
And
Jennifer.
It affirms what was sent before Muhammad.
Jennifer,
so
open your Quran.
You take care.
Surah 98, I challenge you. Surah 98, ayah 6, read it.
I've told you that I'm not having this conversation when you've not even read the Quran.
Show me that you are a woman, that you're convinced, that you're not being deceived. Read Surah 98.
Deceived by what?
By Muslims. They're giving you gifts on my life right now because they want to deceive you.
You think gifts on
They're
TikTok
giving you gifts.
are...
Inshallah, sister. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah,
They
sister.
form my
They're
relationship
telling
with
you,
God. Gifts on
they're
TikTok.
telling you that your wife, your husband, they can beat you. They can beat
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And you're making excuses for it. You're not ashamed.
You know, all the Muslims I know said that to me.
What?
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, sister. Come to Islam. We will give you blah, blah, blah.
Honestly, I really think you
beating.
need to, because it sounds like you have a lot of hatred in your
Can
heart
you
and you seem
read?
very
Can you
pressed.
read Surah 98, Ayah 6?
No, like, I think you actually do need to turn to God and just,
Oh, I
you
need
know,
to turn to God. I
read,
worship through God. You worship on
read
a
some
head.
guidance,
Who is
because
Allah?
there's no need to
Who
have
is
this.
Allah? Who is Allah? You worship Muhammad, a pedophile. You worship a pedophile.
Right, you read the Quran and I'm going to
Muhammad
read you to
married
it.
a child, a 6-year-old child.
Okay,
You're not ashamed
goodbye.
to follow Muhammad. All right? Muhammad had 0 miracles, 0 prophecies, 0 miracles.
Well, that just proves you haven't read the Quran again.
0 eyewitnesses. No, 0
That
eyewitnesses.
just proves you haven't read the Quran, because it's full of miracles. It's
Muhammad
full of
spoke
prophecies,
about
and you've just said the
Jesus.
zero.
Muhammad spoke about Jesus. He never met Jesus.
The Quran is full of prophecies, and that just proves you've not read it.
Fake prophecies.
You have not read
it.
You
see,
have
you are
not read it.
brainwashed and you're being deceived. I'm there to save you. Thank God that you're not a
can
Muslim
you explain then why in the Quran it talks about
God
the
that you're not a Muslim
fertilization
yet.
of an egg?
Sorry?
So can you explain how in the Quran it talks about the fertilization of an egg?
You want to talk about that?
How come that's in the Quran?
Do you have your Quran with you?
Yeah.
Okay, go to Surah 80.
No, so you can't answer.
Go
Right,
to Surah
bye-bye.
86, Ayah 4, and I'll show you. Here we go. You see, this is typical, right? Typical brainwash. You're in the line of being deceived. All right?
Did he run?
Coward.
Coward! You coward! You coward! This is embarrassing, guys. I know I look scary, bro. Look, I have very big teeth. Embarrassing. Shame on you.